At age 71, you're going to be forced to take money out of your RSP every single year. At that age, you're required to convert your RSP to something called a Registered Retirement Income Fund, or RRIF. But once you convert your RSP to a RRIF, now there's a hole in your bucket and you have to withdraw a minimum amount every year until it's gone or until you're gone. But what if you're still working, or what if you have a business, or you have rental income, or all sorts of different situations and you don't need to or want to withdraw from it yet? Again, at age 71, you're forced to pop that hole in your bucket and start draining out a little bit every single year. So what can you do about it? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your spouse's age to reduce the minimum amount that you have to take out of your RRIF. So your minimum amount that you have to take out of your RRIF is a prescribed percentage based on your age. The older you are, the higher the percentage that you need to take out every single year. But when you decide to convert your RSP to a RRIF, you can use your spouse's age, even if they're older than you or younger than you, to calculate that minimum. In this example here, we're going to be talking about using a younger spouse's age to reduce the minimum amount. So I have a client who's 8 years older than his wife, and when he turned 71, he still had rental income and a business that was producing cash flow for him, and so he did not want to take any money out of our RSP if he could help it. And so when we applied for his RSP to be converted to a RRIF, we used his spouse's age, again, who's 8 years younger than him, to use her percentage instead. If we used his age to calculate his RRIF minimum, his minimum would have been 5.28% in that year. But since his wife is 8 years younger, the minimum at her age would be 3.57%. So on a hypothetical $1 million RRIF, we could reduce his minimum amount from $52,800 to $35,700 by simply using her age to calculate the minimum. To set this up is actually quite simple, and you do it at the time that you apply for your RRIF. So with the financial institution that you work with, you will essentially just check a box that says you want to use your spouse's age to calculate the RRIF minimum, and they take care of it from there. Now, this choice is not for everyone, and reducing your payment might just kick the tax can down the road and might make your tax situation worse. And so this is not a universal piece of advice, but just a quick trick for someone who might be in this situation where they're not ready to take a bunch of money out of their RRIF, but they're at the age where they have to start taking some. If you have retirement on the brain and you are wondering about a few different situations that you might find yourself in, check out my other video here where we look at a 55-year-old couple to see if they're able to retire with $500,000 here in Canada. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video.